Hey YouTube, Anna here. I just wanted to give you an update on this past weekend. We had a crazy weekend. My father-in-law was in town for like a little over 24 hours. We had a blast. So Cece's over here. Looking cute. Excuse me. So he called me up the day before he was coming down, and he said, if you want to, I would be happy to watch Cece while you and your husband go out on a date. And I was like, oh, let me talk to Doug, because I haven't felt the need to like leave Cece with anyone. When she was 7 weeks, I spent like 40 minutes going to the grocery store, and it was right after I fed her, and she slept on my best friend for 40 minutes, and that's the only time that I've left Cece. And it wasn't, there was no changing diapers, there was no feeding, nothing. So it was like a really quick intro to having a babysitter. So I talked to my husband. He was like, yeah, let's do that. I mean, you have bottles. So I've been pumping now only once a night. And so when she goes her long stretch of sleep, I will feed her one side and then I'll pump the other. So that's the only time I pump now, which is awesome, because not a fan of pumping, just because it takes so much time. That's all. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's not like uncomfortable or anything. It just takes forever. So I had a couple bottles of fresh breast milk in the refrigerator from the last 2 nights. And I was like, okay, well, I guess that we could do this then. All right, let's do it. And so my father-in-law came in, and I was like, okay, we're gonna take you up on this whole date night thing. And he's like, yeah, I mean, she eats every 2.5 to 3.5 hours, 2.5 to 4 hours really. And you fed her about an hour ago, so I'll feed her between, whatever. So we had planned like everything. We gave him so many instructions. We were probably like crazy overbearing parents. He's raised 3 boys, he knows. So it wasn't like we were leaving her in incapable hands, but we were like, she really likes this and she really likes that, and make sure that if she's in her crib, that the stuffed animals are in her crib, and just like craziness. He stayed with her the whole time, and I was like, okay, you said a couple hours, so I'm gonna say 2 hours maximum. And hi, yeah, okay, I'll pretend like I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you the whole time. And so we ended up going to a casino, because I was like, we could go to like a restaurant or whatever, and but I would take her to any restaurant that we go to. So I'm like, that's not really something that is special. I mean, it's special because we're alone. But I was like, I won't take my baby to a casino. And so so we decided to go to a casino, and we went, we had food. My father-in-law gave us some money to gamble, which was fun. I mean, like, it was like 20 bucks, and we were like, okay, let's just get this over with. Yeah, and I cried really hard. So right before I left, I pumped just so that he had extra. I don't know why, but like that would have lasted 6 hours of beating. So I don't know why, but I was like, okay, well, here's some extra just in case. Anyway, so I pumped right before, and I started crying, and then I came out and I started crying, and then I walked out the door to our car, and then I started crying. I was like, how do you do this every day, to my husband? And he was like, I know that she's in capable hands when I leave her with you. And I was like, yeah, but it's different. It's me. It's like, it's the parent of the kid. And so he was just like, I just think of it as capable hands, puts me at ease. And so that made me feel better, and then I didn't cry for the rest of the date night. Yeah, so it was really weird, and we had a date night. Dinner, a little bit of gambling, lost all our money, of course, and then we came home, and we found out that he had fed her like 20 minutes after we left, and we were like, you were supposed to wait an hour. But I mean, she didn't drink the whole bottle, which I was like, that's breast milk. Breast milk is like liquid gold. So I had to dump out like 3 ounces of breast milk, and I was like, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. I have like a huge stockpile of breast milk for these date nights or whatever, and it's really like no problem at all. But it just sort of like dawned on me, like, I don't think I could dump out that without like somebody being like, oh well, it's spoiled now because I already warmed up the whole bottle and blah blah blah. So yeah, it just sort of it was crazy. Anyway, so we went on a date, and then we went shopping the next day, and she got a bunch of new outfits, and then I got some new shoes because my feet have grown. So you always hear that when you're pregnant, your feet grow in size. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, your face is so pretty when you cry. Hi. Hi, honey bunny. Hi, honey bunny. I love you. I do. I love you. And sure enough, I went from Nike size 9 to Nike size 10. And like the next day, so I got 3 pairs of shoes. They're having a really good sale. So the next morning I was in the shower and I was like, okay, maybe it was all in my head. Maybe my feet didn't actually grow. I didn't actually need to buy new Nikes. And I tried on my old size 9s and I was like, this hurts. And my toes were like really pressed up there. Hi. Hi, baby. I'm looking straight at you. I love you. Yes, I do. So yeah, I bought some new Nikes that are in size 10 because pregnancy made my feet grow. You made my feet grow. Yes, you did. You did. Also, I got this really cute clip of her like laughing and then going straight to a cry face that I will insert at the end of this vlog. So yeah, that was my like Friday and Saturday, and then Saturday night I woke up like shivering and I felt weird, and I like pulled the covers over my head and I was still shivering, and I was like, oh, I'm sweating a lot. And so when she woke up at 3:30 in the morning, I was like, I need to take my temperature, and then I ran to get her forehead thermometer, which I found is way more accurate than the under the tongue one, and I had a fever of 102. So there was a reason why I felt so crappy. I took some Tylenol. I took ibuprofen at night, and then I took Tylenol in the morning, but like my whole body was achy. Yeah. And I was sweating, just sweating so much. And I've also, I don't think it was mastitis or anything, but I have like a lump under my armpit that feels like a cyst. So I was like watching it really closely and seeing like if that side, if that side hurt more to nurse on, but it doesn't, so not mastitis. I think just a weird little viral bug. Hi, I love you. And I got really nervous that I would have to like go to the ER, and like it took a while for the ibuprofen to kick in, and then it did, and then I fell asleep and it was great. But the past 2 nights I haven't slept well. I'm sorry because of the sickness. My body still aches, but I'm just taking ibuprofen. So yes, that was my weekend. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Let me know what you guys did in the comments below, and I will go ahead and show you the world's cutest video now. Where'd your sad face go? Oh, where did that sad face go? Yeah, there's your happy face. Are you happy? Are you happy? Yeah.